What you say?
What's going on, people out there? We back for another episode of a Shot of Sports podcast. I got my peoples with me. This is a high school football exclusive episode. I'm gonna introduce them real quick. We're gonna get right into it. And before we get started, I gotta say congrats. Two of my guys on here are first-time head coaches. So they're experiencing this
Congratulations.
they experiencing this grind for the first time. My guy Corey Johnson,
Appreciate it.
Pastor Corey. He's at Finneytown. My guy is about time. I've known him since Colerain Little Cars days. So it's proud of him.
And bro, you
My
always
actual
doing
high
that.
school quarterback is on here.
Oh,
I gotta
wait,
be
nah.
technical. His name is Coach Ryan, but come on, man, he irked the jerk to me. My guy taking over at Lachlan, about to change that program around. And of
Appreciate
course, my frenemy,
yes,
my
sir.
enemy, my guy that I've been coaching against since Colerain Cardinals, man. Little Cards. My guy Sosa, man. DC linebacker coach at Withrow. How y'all fellas doing?
Pretty good.
Yeah, man, hanging in there for real. Just loving this grind.
Yeah,
Man,
that's the big thing. Loving the grind right now. Them bonding throughout the summer.
Man,
Yeah,
I got we're gonna start with what makes y'all want to coach? What got y'all into coaching? We'll start with you, Ert.
I mean, I love football for as long as I can remember. I mean, people about to hate me when I say this, but here it comes from watching, Michigan with my pops. Yeah, I'm a Michigan fan, so we're gonna go ahead and get that out there right away. From watching it with him to playing it, I mean, I loved it so much. I played semi-pro football and risked everything for nothing but the satisfaction of playing a sport that I love. So getting this opportunity to help show these kids the right way to play this game while also getting the opportunity to try to mold them into upstanding young men. I mean, I couldn't ask for nothing much more than that.
That's a great answer. Corey, what about you?
Well, mine is a little bit different. I'll give you the short version because mine can get a little bit longer. For context of this entire story, my faith is important to me. I am a believer, and so I don't believe that you just happenstancely walk into anything. I do believe to do what we do, you got to be called to do it. Now, with that being said, none of you guys know, but I grew up playing football from the time I was 5 all the way up until I graduated from high school. I didn't graduate on time because I didn't pass the science portion of the OGT test. That's when grades actually meant something.
Yeah.
And so I didn't graduate on time. I was one of few seniors that had to sit at the class of 07 graduation and watch everybody walk. From 07, when my graduation year, to 08, the end of 08, I had something like 27 different jobs. Not only that, I had made some very, very bad decisions, which ended me up in trouble with the law. I was helping out a buddy of mine's program over here. It's a little small program. And I was just like, I don't ever want to work with kids, whatever. I got my first daycare job working at it's called Angels of Joy Daycare. It's no longer open, but it was in North College Hill. I was helping out over there. So my sister was the one administrator. She asked me like, hey, can you bring me? It was something random from the house. We were all living together at the time or whatever. So brought it to her, started playing with the kids. She's like, well, do you want to work with kids? I was like, absolutely not. And so, once again, throughout this whole process, I have a record. I have no diploma. And she's asking me to work with kids, which you can't have. You have to have a diploma and you cannot have a record. Also, to coach youth football, that was part of the prerequisites back then as well. So, long story short, I ended up going and working in the daycare. And I was like, okay, cool, it's cool, whatever. I started and was still helping out with the youth organization. I ended up, me and my oldest daughter ended up coming along, and then my second daughter ended up coming along. I stepped away from coaching, and I was like, okay, if I ever had a chance to get back into it, then I'll just be in it, whatever. So time fast forward, I meet my now wife, who came with 2 boys. Well, the oldest boy started playing flag football, and they needed a coach. And so I was like, all right, I'll coach, just because I know football. None of the other parents know. And it brought back so many memories. And so, ended up coaching him for a couple of years. Coached him at Colerain because that whole situation was a crap show. So I ended up coaching him for a couple of years, and it was absolutely horrendous. Well, at the time I was working at Northwest High School, and the head football coach there, his name is Johnson as well. And so I used to go to his room and talk to him all the time and just try to understand, a little bit more about the game and the politics or whatever. And so he asked me, he said, have you ever thought about coaching high school? And I was like, well, I want to. Just because it'll bring in the money, and then it lines up with the school schedule. Well, he got me my first high school job, and I've been in that. I started off telling that, and I know it's kind of long-winded, but I started off telling that story with the whole record thing, because it wasn't until I was like, okay, if you, and this is me talking to God in my prayer time, if you really want me working with kids, you'll put me in a position to get these things taken care of. And not too far after me working in that daycare, I ended up passing the science portion of the OGT. So I ended up getting my diploma. And the other piece was the record stuff. I ended up getting all those things wiped up off my record, completely sealed, and they had no trouble ever since. And I've been doing this ever since.
And I know you for years, and I never know that story.
Yeah, bro. I got a lot of layers, man. So when it comes to me coaching, I'm passionate about this thing because I've made a lot of mistakes, but I've also seen a lot of things that I feel like I can help the next generation with.
Facts.
So what you got for it?
Basically what everybody said all together, for real, you know what I mean? Of course, my faith, you know what I mean, being first. And then also with football always being my passion.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, it was either like, let's take this as far I can go. Like literally everybody's story equals what I'm going to say. I was like Erkins, you know what I mean? I played arena football for a couple $100. I played semi-pro for free. You know what I mean? Whatever I could do to get my football fixing is what I was doing, you know what I mean? And eventually it comes, like we tell our kids now, football got an end date. What you gonna do after that? You know what I mean? And my biggest thing is, it's weird. I'm all about giving back to the youth. Like,
yeah,
I don't want to coach no adults. I just want to help the kids. Like,
yeah,
right now, I feel like the kids need us more right now.
No, definitely.
For sure.
So it's like that's just the biggest thing, man. Seeing me and all, you see a little of you in every kid, you know what I mean? And just that joy alone every day motivates me and brings me to work every day.
Yep.
I had friends. It was like, man, every summer they was, come on, man, come play semi-pro. I'm like, bro, I ain't played football since high school. I'm cool. One day, finally convinced me. I came out. I played two years with the Dukes. Year 3, I busted up my knee. I'm like, all right, I'm done with this. I'm cool. So then my homeboy had a little league team. So I said, okay, I'm gonna come out. He come out and just watch. Okay, I came out and watched. One of the kids just wouldn't leave me alone. One of them like annoying like gnat type kids just wouldn't leave me alone. Like, how you doing? How you like? Then he said, we gonna see you tomorrow? I said, nah, bro, this was a one-time thing. So he was like, oh, well, let me get your number so I can text you whatever. Keep in mind, this is in the 5th grade. He texted me all next day. I showed up, coached Little League. I was like, you know what? I got to be around football. This is safer than semi-pro. I stuck with it. So, and the second portion is, since I'm not in the classroom, I want to help kids that look like me.
Yeah.
And
For sure.
it's a lot of situations, especially now in CPS that I'm dealing with, that I see, and I hate seeing the youth, my guys like this. So I just want to get them a positive role model to look at every day.
Mhm. Yep. It's so true. I can't. Yeah, that's the biggest thing for me is I walked into a situation that, I mean, the beautiful thing for me is that I got to teach there for a year before I got this job. And so I understand the ups and downs and ebbs and flows of all of these kids because the school is so small.
Yeah.
It's so small that like everybody knows everybody. And you know, I know what I got to deal with on a daily basis. It don't make it no easier, but you know, when you sit back and try to get an understanding of it, it makes you, you know, really take a step back and understand why you're doing it. So
Now, my next question: Corey and Irk play each other week 1. So without them giving away any secrets or nothing, what's been the biggest improvement y'all teams have made so far this offseason?
I start so Irk can't steal mine for week 1. I would say honestly, man, the biggest improvement coming in has been just the commitment level and the consistency of showing up. I know when I first got in there, I've heard from multiple people, "Hey man, good luck. These dudes don't show up," and I'm like, I ain't really had that issue. Attendance hasn't been much of an issue for us, especially with the main guys that we're looking to get, or the main guys that's playing or whatever. So it's that consistency, and then being there when they say they're gonna be there, and giving effort.
I mean, the biggest thing that I seen when mine started when I got the job in March, and I told them that study table was starting. And for a place where academically people just didn't take it seriously, I had a solid core of kids. I mean, I'll be honest, I call them my core 4, who every day study table, and they knew the expectation. You don't come to study table, you don't come to work out.
Yep.
And they showed up to study table every single day, which in turn started bringing more people in. I mean, it was kids that came to study table who literally did nothing all school year, and then just started showing up and turned themselves around. And to me, that was amazing. And that's what I'm trying to get them to grasp onto more, is that your leadership don't always have to be what you say.
Right.
The best way to do it is by just doing it. Just doing it. You know, like your 4 turned into 6, that turned into 8, that turned into 10, and it just keeps growing from there. So
For sure.
a lot of my guys, the biggest thing that I see from them is the internal growth. Like the field is gonna be what it is. It's gonna take care of itself in one way or another. The scoreboard either at the end of the day go say that you lost or you won, but you know, the things that you gain in like inside intrinsically, like that, nobody can
It's
ever
the
take that
teacher.
away.
For sure. For sure.
That's the biggest thing for me, and I just look forward to keep seeing that. And I mean, I got 3 seniors, so 3 seniors, so I got years to come with these guys. So hopefully, we all stick together and keep working.
What about you?
So our biggest thing that we preaching right now is just we gotta focus, and we gotta perfect the little things. We return 90% of our team. So our biggest thing is stack the little things. The big things will take care of themselves when it's time. Let's stack good days, you know what I mean? Let's have a great Monday and a great Tuesday, you know what I mean? Great Wednesday. Let's have a 7-on-7 Wednesday and come back on Thursday, learn and get better. You know what I mean? That's our biggest thing. We got a smarter team. Like, it's crazy. So if you would ask me, I would say that's our biggest thing right now. Just learning how to stack good days and fine tuning on the small details on both sides of the ball.
I would say for us, becoming real football players. Like we had kids that, I'm gonna just run around. I'm gonna go out on the field, catch a pass here and there. Now we got kids. They doing what they supposed to do in the classroom. They listen to their mamas
Yeah,
at home. They helping their little brothers and little
So
sisters, and they have a commitment to the weight room.
Yeah.
Like
the
cats didn't like
the
you
bottom.
don't just show up and play football. Like
No.
you got to condition. You got to build your body up to be a football player. So I think we've done a good job, like this summer, this off season, making actual football players, being ready for the grind of what we hope to be a 16 week season, but 10 guaranteed games.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
I
And that's-
definitely agree. I saw some Hills kids at that Mount St. Joe camp. Y'all been in the weight room. I see it.
Look a little different, man. We ain't.
Yeah, that's what's up though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely a positive thing. And I mean, shoot, I mean, that's the kind of stuff I'm trying to build my kids up to. And one thing that I know we go be gritty.
Yeah.
All of the stuff we had to go through this year. I mean, getting a new school built, so no weight room, no field to practice on for a good portion of the summer. Bus is not showing up when you expect them to go do something. You know,
Heartbreaking.
it's unfortunate that that's what they go through, and that's become their expectation from being at Lockland. But I'm not about to let them keep thinking that way.
No, raise the bar.
Yep,
Raise the bar for sure.
Nah, it's different in Lockland now.
Yeah.
For sure.
Try to make sure it go into the school building too. It's easy in the summer when ain't none of your boys and stuff around that choose not to do nothing. But the second you walk through that door and see a dude you ain't seen all summer, it's real easy to make everything you just went through go out the window. So
yeah,
we'll see.
Now, it's just a fun question. One of the answers should be each other, but what games are y'all looking forward to the most this season?
I'm actually looking forward to week 3. We play Washington Courthouse at Washington Courthouse. And when I was doing research on getting the job, and I figured out that was a potential game that we would have on their schedule, the talk was, oh yeah, ain't no sense in Washington Courthouse even playing their starters versus Finneytown because they gonna be beat them by 55 points. I said, okay, that's the game I'm looking forward to the most.
Who is Washington? I mean, I know where it is, but I ain't never heard nothing about it.
Bruh, like
that kind of talk.
So when my first year at Wilmington, we had a 7-on-7 with them, and well, it's a new regime, so I can say this now, but we was tortured. Like we was cooking them boys, and so that just kind of for me, I was like, man, are you serious? Like, bruh, like the season ain't nobody practicing. We all in the weight room, and y'all already talking about we losing by 55. So that's the game I'm looking forward to the most.
That's just the place where the outlet malls at, ain't it?
Yeah, bruh. Yeah, like what? Jeffersonville, dog.
The things he was still open. I mean,
barely.
Week 1, of course, because I mean that's where my fellas at. That's where I want to see them one last time before they graduate. Because they don't be keeping in contact with nobody. They don't know how to say hi when you leave, but it's cool. Week 10, we play St. Bernard. I've been losing them for 3 straight years. Tired of that. And crazy enough, the amount of pressure that I feel to win week 9 against New Miami, because no matter how small the numbers have been at Lockland, no matter how the team has looked, nobody is lost to New Miami. So I can't be the first one. I can't be that guy. We can't be that group of people. So yeah, but I just look forward to seeing my boys get to play any game that they blessed to wake up and play on any Friday that they blessed to wake up. So, but yeah, though, I'm looking forward to those for sure.
That's for sure.
What about you, Sosa?
I'm looking forward to week 1. Week 1 could open up some great doors for Withrow. We played Milford week 1. It was Division 1. who is always in the playoffs every year.
Always.
They always 7-3, 8-2. So us coming out week 1 and beating them could possibly align us to be a top 4 seed come playoffs. And with the new rules and stuff, them 2-3 home games in the playoffs crucial. You feel me? And that'll give us 2 home games to give us what we want. Anderson in round 3. So our biggest thing, like we tell our kids 1 game at a time. We worried about Milford. Everybody, if you ask anybody, they're gonna say Taft, but I don't know. It's Milford to me. It's Milford. Be Milford and worry about LaSalle.
Start off week 1, then get to week 2.
I promise. 1 week at a time, and that's literally how we living. Again, I said we got 93% of our team back. So what we didn't do last year, I can guarantee we're gonna do this year. Yeah. And that's focused week to week, not looking ahead, not worrying about none action.
So I got a few games. Of course, week 1, I just see my guys in the game that counts. See what our hard work has been doing. Again, from being from Cincinnati, we play Dayton Dunbar. Cincinnati, we cannot lose to Dayton.
Y'all can't.
That's just
under no circumstances, bro.
No circumstances can you go up to Dayton and lose. So
you cannot do that.
Just not happening.
Just don't leave it in the refs' hands, Kurt. I'm telling you, man.
Mount Healthy, they've been good the last few years.
Y'all play Mount Healthy?
Finally got them on the schedule.
Okay.
I think that's gonna be a banger. Ooh. I think that's gonna be a banger.
Carl Duca.
And Taft, of course, left a sour taste in our mouth. Had a great game plan last year versus them. Scored some points, but still got blown out. And of course, y'all don't want to see Mac. I don't know how many years in a row. I'm about sick of it.
We're working on a 4P right now. 4P.
About sick of it. And then just personally, like special game last year, special teams, we gave up 4 touchdowns on special teams. That's my unit.
Oh, that hurt.
That hurts.
That hurt.
You gotta come on, coach.
Bro.
Get right, coach. go study that game plan, coach.
I'm sitting there. I'm like, me. I'm a film guy, so I keep watching. I'm like, bro, this is not what we were playing. This is not what I told y'all to do. Nothing. But you can't go into. I think if it's not the best, it's a top 5 atmosphere in Cincinnati high school football, that Withrow Stadium at night. You can't go in there and spot them that many points, man.
Yeah.
Like,
this is what I'm gonna always tell y'all. I'm gonna take this wherever with me where I go. Carlton Gray used to teach me this, and I'm sorry to cut you off, Kurt, but special teams is like Withrow leave their defense in on special teams. Go get it. We blocked 4 points against y'all or 3 points against y'all?
4.
Yeah, we blocked them all. Promise.
4.
And we set the record at Withrow last year for the most blocked punts in the season.
We knew that. I knew that. So that's a game I'm looking forward to. And again, it's a fun atmosphere, man. I might, okay, I'm biased, but it ain't nothing like CMAC football, man.
Oh, nah.
It'd be good.
No, it
used to
like
be fun being in them games. I can't lie when I was at Westside.
Like, I got to look across the sideline, kids I know, y'all dancing and singing the music, man. I'm sitting there yelling at kids, trying not to have a stroke and whatnot. Man, that's
Withrow
fun, man.
Withrow be looking like Central State, don't it?
Man. I'm sitting there like, man, the band, like, whatever, just everything going.
You be trying, hey, y'all, Kurt was on the sideline trying not to dance. we be having a live DJ come on in the middle of big plays and stuff, and for pregame, halftime.
Hey,
Kurt on the sideline trying not to dance.
Shameless plug. All I'm saying is if you was in the 80s and the 90s and everybody from the 80s and the 90s that went to Withrow, you ain't have to have a DJ because that band was rocking. You hear me?
Yeah,
My daddy was the band
yeah.
director there. They started the Battle of the Bands through Cincinnati Public Schools. So the band used to be rocking. Hey, them concrete steps, them bass drums used to rattle them things. Boy, I used to say, that's what, honestly, and I know this is a sidebar, but Withrow is the reason why I play drums right now. The drum majors are the reason why I play drums. Because they used, they used to have that stadium rocking.
It's insane, man. We every year, like, I look forward to going there just for the atmosphere.
Just for the atmosphere, bro.
Bro, can't even get in the parking lot because they have buses blocking stuff. Then we get in there. It's always a cookout, a party before the game.
Yeah,
then
bro.
The band is in our way. Band playing in our face. Kids like, man, I can't even hear my music. Hey, man, shut up. Get in the locker room. This should motivate you. Y'all mad at the band? Go be mad at the football team.
Worried about the wrong stuff. I can't hear my music.
But it's an atmosphere, man. It's almost nothing like it.
Right.
I'm gonna give y'all a quick. If y'all want to or not, I'm gonna give y'all a quick chance to plug some players you just want to talk about. Some standout players or whatnot.
I got a couple. Go ahead, my bad.
I'm gonna go fast. Like I got let's see, players we want to talk about. Stand out real fast. We got Charles Alexander, 6'3" wide receiver. He had a class of 27. He got like 22 offers. One of his key things is he going into his junior year. Last year as a sophomore, he had that catapult suit on versus Elder, and he ran 21 miles per hour. Who else? We got Savion Davis, who won the last 5 games of the year last year.
That's my boy.
5 games of the year. He a sophomore quarterback. He a dual threat quarterback, and he a dog.
I'm so glad y'all got him over there, man. He needs guys like y'all.
He started the last 6 games. He probably finished with about 20, 25 touchdowns in the last 6 games. We got our running back. It's gonna be a running back by committee. We got one senior, Andy Spiller. We got a sophomore, Lil Stripey. We got another senior, Big Coco. And on defense, we got like 9 seniors.
Oh man!
Highlighted. I got JC Houston, free safety, committed to Marshall. I got Ricky Thomas, who transferred from Moeller at the other safety spot, 6'2", 205. He about to commit D1. We loaded, yo.
Hey man, say your son, bro.
My son is my son. Like I brag enough on my son. My son in the middle, he moved to Mike. He went from 190 to 220. He got Charleston. He got Rittenberg. He getting looked at by all the Ivy Leagues. He just got to take his ACT one more time.
That's what's up.
I talk about my son enough. He gonna see this and be like, "You don't never talk about me."
Oh yeah, Corey.
Yeah, I got a couple guys, pretty low, heavy senior class. But Zaire, Jaleel Youngbloods, wide receivers, DBs. Dudes are since track has been over, they've been committed to the process. So I love to see that. Got a play wide receiver last year, but Brandon Wise.
Hey y'all, Corey humble, but Corey and them gonna be good.
Got Brandon Wise, the quarterback. He's been slinging it around, so just getting his mentality right. Getting him prepared to lead the offense. Got some younger guys, Hezekiah Davis, Javion, Coffin, young guy. They're young, scrappy guys, strong. I mean, committed to the weight room. A lot of them young guys that I have, they've not missed a day. So I'm happy for those young guys. I tell my coaches all the time, we have to coach these dudes up because they have to play. They've been too committed to not play. So we got to coach them up and find a spot for them. I don't care if it takes the whole summer. Coach them up, find a spot for them, and they have to play varsity. They've been too committed not to. So we got to get them ready.
Yeah, coach.
So
Yeah,
I mean,
coach.
it's been a plethora of guys. I don't want that. That's just kind of the core group that's really stepped up. Another one, Tylandis McNeil. He'll be a junior, strong kid. So we're hoping that he grows a couple more inches, put on some more muscle on him over the next 2 years, and he has a really high ceiling. So yeah, know my guys, and then I mean, like I said, man, all them dudes they've been committed. So I appreciate all of them.
I got what I got. Like I said, I got 3 seniors. I got Dante Farley, 6'3" receiver. He really a hooper, but that's his number one thing. But he a rebounder. I just put it like that. Go
Hold on. Let me get my paper ready.
I'm weak. Corey funny.
Go get it. That's just what he do. My boy Ty Hicks. He just Ty show up, work. What you need me to do? He that kind of kid, bigger kid. He chose to play O&D line. I told him he didn't have to this year, but he chose to. So I'll tell you what you need to know about him in a world where kids think it's a bad thing to play on the line. He's still committed to doing that. Got a lot of young guys transitioning a kid to play quarterback that's never done it before. But he meet all the criteria what I need. I trust him as a young man in school, in the neighborhood, and as a son. So I don't have to worry about him. I could care less, or I couldn't care less what he does on the field because that's my job to get him ready. But I can trust him. So that's why he's there. Got a track star playing running back. He's been off a couple years. He's going into his sophomore year, but clocking at 11.8, never lifted weights or nothing like that in the 100. So I got 3 years to put him in the weight room. So I'm excited about him. And I just, like I said, my team young. I got a bunch of sophomores and juniors in my I don't usually have favorites, but my favorite kid is a freshman I got named Roy. He my Swiss Army knife. He go do whatever it is that you ask him to do. You need him to snap, he go snap. You need him to put on the number 48, go to tight end, he go do it. Even go play fullback. He's that committed because he's learning all of those different things. And those are all different things that you got to learn. And he's learning them as a kid who's going to play varsity for the first time because he's going to play. Because, we got 400 and some kids total at our school. So I don't have 40 kids to run out there. So you show up, we go get you ready to play, and we go play. That's what we do.
And then just a sidebar for so I know that some of them Withrow kids, like Coco, he came from Hughes. Tell him stop talking that mess. I follow a bunch of these kids on Instagram.
Yeah.
Coco still be talking mess to him. I'm like, hey man, leave me alone. No, that's my guy though. That's my guy though.
Chanel crazy.
I be wishing people, wish people the best. Mike Morton.
Yeah, that's my dog. That's my dog.
Yeah.
His mom, my best friend.
My little league kid, man, Deshaun James.
He got an offer. He got like 2-3 offers. 2-3 offers.
Yeah. I'm so proud of him. I know I'm off topic, but I'm so proud of him. He played with us through little league. It was tough because he wanted condition. He was this and that. He was a hell of a football player. Then for years he ain't played football. He was just strictly baseball. Then he came back to football and look at him. He's a great kid, man.
I'm following you. He's finally starting to lock in.
Yeah.
And he's finally starting to see how good he can really be.
Yeah.
When Deshaun, like we tell people, like when they transfer in, it's a 2-year process when you transfer. That first year is you getting accustomed to living a new lifestyle. That second year is when you reap all the benefits as long as you're doing everything the right way, you know what I mean? And literally last year he had ups, he had downs. Literally, bro, this offseason he been working. Like our center was our best lineman literally him and Deshaun be working, man. Our center, our left tackle, and I think Deshaun's gonna play right tackle this year because his hands and his feet work is so good.
This was a kid. So every day after Little League practice, keep in mind, this is the biggest kid in the whole Little League league.
Yep.
Coach, I want to play running back or receiver. Deshaun, you're not a running back. You're not a receiver. Genetics is not allowing you to do that. You can be the best lineman in the state one day. We used to talk to him for hours after practice. We even made that stupid drive up to West Claremont for that big Little League tournament that's for them that's preseason.
Yeah.
Made sure it was just me and him riding up there. My man, you're not a running back, and it's okay. Linemen make money too, my guy.
Yeah.
Linemen make money too.
And if you
can still be
protect the
most
quarterback's
impactful player
backside,
on
you
the
make
field
even more
at
money.
lineman.
Even
Yeah.
more.
So I just wanted to say that because I'm proud of that young man. He came back to football. Sounds like he's doing his thing.
For us, he'll be the tackle this year. But for college, he'll probably move inside and be a guard. He definitely got a good future. But had a free education, free football.
Yeah.
Man, that's clutch. Most important thing, get that piece of paper for free.
I got a few seniors. Justin Blackley, I'll start with him. He's a running back.
Yep, let me get my pen and the pad out. Let me write this down.
Take notes, Sosa. I got you.
Come on.
Man, we gotta tell that kid, hey man, rest. Get out the weight room. Stop Texas. Go to sleep. Take a nap.
Light-skinned kid.
Yeah.
Man,
No,
quit
exactly.
giving him the sauce, man. Just tell him to wait and see how to play, man. He's perfect out here. What?
But man, love that kid. He always, yes, coach. Yes, sir, coach. What can I work on, coach? One of them type kids. But you want to see him make. He has a few offers. We hoping to get him some more throughout the season, but he'll definitely be playing at the next level. A D lineman at Ariante Crooks. He was actually all conference last year. Hell of a football player. He's had a hell of an all season. He's got a few offers. Hope for him to be the force on the defense, the MVP of the defense. And I know I've said his name before, but Jameer Carr. He was the first lineman I had when I got to Hughes. And now he's gonna be a senior, so that's my guy. Hopefully he has a hell of a year. He's been working. He's becoming more of a vocal leader, which I've been instilling in him since freshman year. You just got that presence in school. You can be a vocal leader. I think I guess it came with age and maturity. It's finally happening for him. So, yeah, you just love to see stuff like that, man.
Yep.
Now, this is just a question I came up with. How y'all feel about this high school transfer portal, man?
Man, it's some bull crap, man. Honestly, I'm one of those people that believe, though, I'm not gonna recruit anybody's kids, and I'm not gonna force a kid in turn to try to stay in my program because half there is, to me, just as good as not being there.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm always an advocate of go where you are happy.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't got to lie to me. If this is a better situation for you and whatever your goals are, you can accomplish them here. But if you feel like that's a better situation, then go there, because I would rather you be there and be happy than for me to force you to stay here and now you ain't bought in, because then you might as well not even play. So
Yeah.
The transfer portal is worse than college football.
And ain't no money. Think about that. Ain't no money. Well, that
not
I
a
know
dime.
about. Ain't no money. So when you see,
Right.
I said, well,
Right.
maybe.
You done heard everything. People get
What's impressive,
people
though?
get cars.
Bruh, you know what's impressive, though? Is year after year, day after day, the same people get away with it every single time.
Mm-hmm.
That's impressive to me.
Because it ain't what you know, it's who you
It's
know.
who you know.
Yeah, always in anything that you do, it's gonna be better to know somebody than have the knowledge.
Bro, that's impressive. to watch the same people get away with it. Like, and I think what I'm afraid of is we'll get to the place to where they'll bypass OSHA and say, y'all do whatever y'all want. Hey, I got this for you over here. And ain't nobody gonna care. Nobody's gonna bat an eye. Like, it'll become so public knowledge that they're like, well, OSHA can do what they want. Because in my opinion, OSHA really ain't got no power anyway. Like, they out here just faking the funk for real. But that's a whole nother conversation.
Oh, OSHA got all the power.
I don't know.
They got all the power. Trust me.
I don't know. I'll leave it at that. You know more than me, so I ain't. I'll let that one ride. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just personally feel like it's getting to a place where they're gonna be like, forget it. Everybody know. Ain't no point in hiding it anymore.
Me personally, I think this would have made a lot more. I mean, it is what it is. On the college level, I'm definitely with it. On the high school level, I think it would have made much more sense back when I was playing, because we didn't have Instagram and
social media and all of that.
We didn't have that. Now, with all of this stuff that you have, it don't matter where you play. If you're one of those guys,
they're gonna find you.
There are people on these college staffs whose only job is to come and find you.
Yep.
And if people use social media for the right things instead of recording fights and all this dumb stuff that they do, it'd be easy. It wouldn't take nothing. You could promote yourself like never before. So, I mean, if you feel more comfortable at this place than that place and your parents okay with it, by all means, do what you got to do.
Do what you got to do.
That's the way I look at it. I don't want nobody around me who don't want to be around me.
Yep.
And, I mean,
I'll look
whoever it is, if for whatever reason, and I don't hold nothing against no kids. I never will.
Coaches either.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
I don't hold nothing against. No, not at all.
Coaches
if it's
either.
A better opportunity for you, by all means, you should take it. Because I mean, if it's better for me and I ain't hurt nobody, I'm gonna take it.
Hey, look, Sosa, just don't lie about it.
That's it.
I'm gonna tell y'all what I think they should do to the transfer portal in high school. I'm gonna be fair. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, they're allowing kids to pick where they want to go, right? I feel like everybody should be allowed a one-time transfer. You're allowed to transfer one time through your high school career, one time, where you get everything thrown out. You go wherever you want to that one time. But if it's the second time, I think you should sit 5 games. That's all, bro.
No, I agree with that. Now, it should be the first 5.
Nope, I want it on the back end.
The last 5. I like the back end too.
I want it on the back end with the playoffs.
Yeah, they stack them teams for the playoffs.
Because that's the only reason why you're in the transfer portal anyway. You ain't in the transfer portal for the first 5 games. I mean, you're in the transfer portal for the back end.
Especially last year when 16 teams got in. Forget the first. Let's do enough and win enough games to get at least 13 to anywhere from 10 to 13. Because think about it, I'm not playing the best team in my region if I'm 5-5. But I'm not playing the worst team either, and it ain't gonna be an absolute blowout or waste of time. But if I'm 10 through 13, it almost can be treated like a trap game, to where it's like it could go either way depending on the play here and there.
Yeah.
And so if it's a play here and there, then in the season, I'm thinking, okay, I'll sit these first, whatever. Let's win a couple games, make sure we get somewhere 10 to 13, and then we just, from the playoffs, we got all our dudes back, and then we go through and we mop through everybody. That's why they, like he said, that's why they transfer. They transfer for the playoffs.
I'm selfish. I need every kid that live in Lockland to have to go to Lockland.
I'm the same way. Any kid that lives in Finneytown, that live in Finneytown, you need to come to Finneytown, bro.
It's over 100 kids living in my neighborhood where I coach, and they go to Reading or somewhere else. Like that's a killer, not just from a football standpoint, but from the school standpoint. Yeah, like, it's just not kids there. It's just not kids there.
So y'all know in real life I hate the portal. I truly hate it in college. I hate it in Little League. I hate it in high school. It don't make sense. Like you got, and I blame the parents. I do blame the parents. You are the adult. Don't let some other adult come in here sweet talk you and you send your kid back. Because 9 times out of 10, they probably gonna end up back at your school. And I done seen that happen.
Yeah.
We didn't experience that happen.
Well, you know what's perplexing to me? And I was thinking about this earlier today for some reason. It amazes me that these kids will leave a starting position with the world of social media to go sit somewhere else for 3 years.
Listen. That's why you Pastor Johnson, man.
I blame Kevin Durant.
Yep.
KD. That's hilarious.
Like I don't get it. And then again, it's even at the Little League level.
It's worse than Little League.
Like as a coach, yeah, I'm gonna sound like an old bitter old man, but bro, in order to build a program, you need kids there. I'm in CPS. You need them from 7th to 12th grade.
Yep.
You need them in the building, knowing who they're gonna be playing with, what the expectations are, your program, your grade, how to be in the community, how we gonna lift weights, how we gonna condition, all that.
Yep.
You
need it from 7 to 12.
But we can't get it that these days again. So I think I got 2 linemen I done had since they freshman year. Again, that means something to me. It hits home. I like the loyalty. I love seeing that kind of thing. But it just, I see it so I don't see it often enough, and it bothers my soul.
I do got a question. Should we talk about the transfer portal? How do y'all feel like? So should kids be punished? Because kids reach out to coaches, and you know what I mean.
Yeah,
I believe they should. I mean, I think you punish the kid, but not just now. I say this, not just the kid, but the parents as well. I think that should be, everywhere. Like I mean, even in the judicial system, when with everything that's going on right now, yeah, we talking about football, but I mean it translates. And so I think there needs to be punishment for the kids as well as their parents. For reaching out to coaches or, whatever. Because I always, even with college, yeah, the players are doing all the work as far as playing the games or whatever. But if they decide to show up and not do anything, the coach is held accountable for that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I think the players and the parents should be held accountable for reaching out to coaches. Well, transfer rules, and I mean I don't really know how you hold them accountable in high school football, parents at least, but I do think there should be a consequence for kids reaching out to other coaches.
Yeah, when it come to kids and stuff like that, I guess the way that I view that is that as a grown man. Now, I'm out here teaching kids accountability because let's be realistic. A lot of them don't have it. A lot of them not growing in households where it's being taught because it is something that has to be taught. It's not just a skill that you just born with and then one day it blossoms. You got to teach it. If a kid is reaching out to me, talking to me about trying to come to my school, and I know that this kid is at this other school, I'm pointing him back in the direction of his school. Now, once you get enrolled into my school, by all means, have a conversation with me. But I just can't, and that's just me. I couldn't fathom a kid reaching out to me, knowing that they go to, I don't know, Reading, Princeton, whatever it is. Like, hey, I'm trying to do A, B, and C over there with you. You enrolled in Lackland yet? Are you enrolled in Scarlett? Like, what's going on? Then we can talk. Because 9 times out of 10, it's gonna come back on you if you ain't one of those few guys that we know around here that can do what it is that they do and somehow sway their magic to the point where kids ain't even got to honor 5 games when they transfer. And, the rest of us, our kids sit those 5 games when they transfer because rules are rules for some of us, but I digress.
I agree. I'm sick of it. But you have to punch the kids again. These kids is they finally smart. You know what? They finally smartened up using technology. I'm proud of the youth. They're using technology in the correct way. They reaching out to coaches. Hey, coach, can you do this for me? Can you get me out there? Whatever. Well, son, you can get yourself out there by posting your highlights, playing well, being a good kid. But no, let me get this instant gratification.
Yep.
We're in this instant gratification culture. Oh, if you come here, I got a coach lined up to see you. You're going to go play college football here. We'll make sure you get an offer. Well, you have to punch the kids, man. You have to. Like, you're bending rules, you're breaking rules, not even bending them. You're breaking rules. When, again, like Coach Sosa said, what are you going to do life after football? There ain't going to be nobody in the workplace that's going to be like, oh, man, come over here. No, it's a whole process. It's a job interview, filling out applications, all that. It ain't going to be the come here, but I got you. Especially kids that look like us. That's not what's going to happen. But, man, I don't want to keep y'all too long. I got one more question.
What's up?
Bray gonna get on me because he gonna say I'm back to hating. But how y'all feel about 7-on-7?
The underwear Olympics.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't be caring about it. Like, I know it create bad habits. You know what I mean? I know the pros and cons. I'll be cool until you go against somebody that start talking trash. Turn me up. Let's go. Put the hands on them. I don't care. So like, we went with Springfield today.
Bruh.
It's like 7-7. Springfield up in Dayton, Mo Douglas and them. It's 7-7. We come out, our receiver do an in route. Oh my God, middle linebacker broke on him and depleted him. I'm talking about 7-on-7 depleted him. Like, I'm like, oh my goodness gracious. But then the next play, boom, bomb, touchdown. Like, we start going with Springfield. Like, I'll be cool until you start talking trash. When you start talking trash, I turn it up. Like, I try to work on stuff. You got some people who game playing for 7-on-7. You feel me?
I was about to say I like it for as a spread guy. I like it because it allows me to work on just kind of my passing game without the extra stuff in front. Now, I hate it because there's so many coaches, it's twofold. They allow bad habits such as your quarterback can stand back there for 85 seconds and your receivers can do a scramble drill in 7-on-7. There's no way that should ever be possible. So I hate it for that reason. The other thing I hate it for is when all they do is throw go balls. Like, you mean to tell me your entire offense is go balls? That's it? Like, bro, there is no chance in hell that that's all your offense is going to be. You don't have an offensive line. How are you only throwing 4 verts? You know what I'm saying? That type of deal. So I'm like, bro, I like it because it allows me to work on my stuff. So, hey, man, I ain't messing with you, bro.
Hey, I know a team that's doing that right now, bro.
Sosa, shut up, bro. Sosa, shut up, bro. We done already had this conversation, bro. Hey, man, I ain't messing. You can't put me on this with Sosa. Because here's the thing. Me and Sosa be talking for real about a lot of this stuff on the side. So, yeah, I hate it for that, you know, because all they do is throw go balls. All they do is play man-to-man. DBs want to tackle the receivers, and the coaches, that was clean. Like, he's 20 yards downfield, and he tackled him before the ball got there. What are we talking about? So I like it, but I hate it.
I like it to get a kids something different to look at in the middle of a long off season. Football is a long off season, and like Kurt said, we live in an instant gratification world. They need something to kind of break what they view as the monotony of a long off season. Otherwise, it ain't football. If it ain't no O-line, it ain't no D-line, we ain't playing football. So yeah, we call it the underwear Olympics. And the biggest thing I hate from my players is when, and I hate to say this, when they get overly excited about it. Like, dog, somebody flying across the middle and can hit you, and you make that same play.
All right, then good.
Let's talk about it then. Until then, I'm glad you caught the dig with the linebacker that's gonna touch you with two hands. But yeah, I mean, like I said, it's cool to work on your concepts and all of that, but I can work on those in practice. So
I absolutely hate it, can't stand it. The essence of a 7-on-7 is teaching. I didn't coach defense in high school. I wanted to see if my linebackers were getting the proper drop. I wanted to see if they knew what zone they was. What were they thinking? Like, when this play is happening, what are you thinking? 2 steps ahead. Now, on the offensive side, it's the same thing. Receiver, why are you running this route? If you have an option route, why did you run that route? Why did you run it that way? It's not that no more.
No.
It's let me go ahead and get this clip for the gram and post it and dance in your face.
Oh my God!
Like,
camera and media people on the sideline.
Like, it's disgusting. Like, I cannot. Oh my God, I can't stand. Like, it's no teaching. It's just viral clips.
Yep.
Like, I don't.
Yeah.
But you got to do it again. Like Irk said, you got to do it to split it up. The kids like it. You get to see other people. I like it just for me talking to, we keep 7-on-7 guys I know. So I get to see coaches I know. I'm just talking to them, hey, how you doing? How's life going? Whatever. As far as actual 7-on-7, I pay attention about 5 minutes, and I'm like, all right, let me figure out something else to do, man. I'm just out here.
Yeah, I give them about 1.5, 2 seconds. If you ain't made that read and threw it, throw it in the dirt. That play.
At least you do that.
Throw it in the dirt. We ain't doing all
we
that.
We out here covering people for 17 seconds.
No lie. I was at a 7-on-7 the other day, and the kid was running around. They had ran their routes, whatever. And the DBs is covering for like 25 seconds. So the wide receiver runs a go to the end zone. Ball's on the 40. He comes back down to like the 30. Takes back off to the end zone. Quarterback throws a jump ball. The DB is like 5'4" and 110 pounds soaking wet. The receiver's like 6'3". Receiver goes up. The DB runs under, try to swat away the ball. The coach lets the other coach have it, cussing him completely out from one side to the other, saying that somebody can get hurt like that. And I'm standing on the sideline dying of laughter because I'm like, bro, he had 35 seconds to throw the ball. Y'all should have blew the whistle a long time ago. So I'm like, I ain't saying you right or wrong, but I'm just saying, bro, like, how you gonna try to convince me that your 125-pound tackle is gonna freaking block, you know what I'm saying, his 200-pound defensive end that's going to Penn State? Come on, dog. Don't do that. We not even about to do that. And it was hilarious because the coach was going off. I was weak. And he looked at me and I kept laughing.
It don't make no sense, man. So you a defensive coach. I'm an offensive coach. I'll be sitting there I'll be sitting there at our 7-on-7 like, hey man, whistle.
I give my guys 3.5 seconds.
Hey, you want to know what's funny?
Whistle.
I could name everybody that we went against 7-on-7 with. It'd be so bad, I gotta blow the whistle.
Yeah. My guys.
I'll be like, don't worry about it. I'm gonna blow the whistle. My guys, like we don't got a problem covering, coach, but like covering for 9 seconds is preposterous when we got a good ass D line.
It's not gonna happen, bro. It's not realistic.
I had somebody go 2 posts with a wheel route to the weak side of the field. Bruh, Y'all
Bro,
can
that takes
picture
like
how
20
long.
seconds.
Come on, man. And they back there celebrating.
You should have been, bro. That's hilarious. You should have been weak. I would have been like, bro. You know that's not even realistic.
That's what we be on, though. Just preaching the realisticness of 707.
Yeah, bro.
Making sure everybody getting in jobs, rerouting stuff that's going to take you somewhere.
Hey, man, I really, truly appreciate y'all guys getting on here, man. I've known all y'all for years. This is a little sentimental moment, man. I've known all these guys for years. These are good brothers here. They want to see the youth win.
Yeah.
No ill will. Again, Hughes, Withrow, big rivalry. Talk to this man all the time. No ill will. I want him to win
Rivalry?
9 games this year.
Rivalry?
Hey,
What?
So you got to win one to make it a rivalry.
I'm not about to let him
Hey,
get
why
that off.
he get a week like that?
hey,
He said
Blue Dude,
robbery.
get
He
out.
came in. He came in at the perfect time.
Yeah, nah, Blue
Hey,
Dude,
bro.
don't-
Hey, that man said robbery.
It is. It is. It might be Old State Michigan right now, but listen, we gonna turn. You see how Michigan
that's
turned
funny.
that around?
Hey,
Hey,
man, that is hilarious.
we got 5 more to go before we officially turned it around. Because my whole entire high school career, I lost money betting on that game, so they owe me.
My phone just.
They
So
owe
again, I
me.
appreciate y'all, brother. We got 2 head coaches in here. We got a DC in here. I mean, this is just a positive image of black men in the city of Cincinnati that we can portray.
Go Tigers.
Anybody out here, Little League, get your
Corey.
kids in one of these schools. Don't send your
Can you
kids
hear
to
me,
a
Corey?
school with a good coach. If football is what they want. Don't just send them to a school to be at a school. Send them somewhere with a coach that cares about the kid. Don't listen to social media. Oh, go to this school because they doing this. Go to a school with a coach
He tripping.
that cares about your kid.
Yeah.
That'll take your kid home at 11 after a game on Friday night. When you out kicking it. When you getting ready to go to Bugatti,
The Hawaiian
taking your kid
Terrace.
home.
One way in, one way out.
Yeah.
All the way in there.
I appreciate y'all. Good luck this season. Again, Withrow, y'all winning 9 games this year. Gotta beat y'all, man. Got to.
Hey, good luck to all y'all boys this
Good
year.
luck, man. Good luck,
Stay
John.
healthy.
Stay healthy.
Good luck,
Stay
y'all.
healthy.
Stay healthy. Stay safe. Mental
Yeah.
health.
Yes, for sure. 100%.
Mental health. You feel like you need to
Appreciate
take
y'all
time, bro.
again
Take
tuning
time
in.
away, y'all.
The Shot of Sports podcast, bro. You got anything for the good people?
I ain't got nothing. Good job, see?
Go on somewhere, man.
Go Tigers. Go Tigers.
Dude.
Appreciate
Go Big
y'all, though,
Red,
fellas.
man.
Appreciate y'all for
Appreciate y'all.
coming up and wrapping up with us. Got to do it again more often, especially to promote all these schools and all these programs around the city. Y'all don't get promoted enough, and y'all definitely don't get thanked enough. Trust me, I was doing it last year. You know, it's a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of money that we put in, and we them little checks don't do nothing. So if don't nobody else say thank you, I'm gonna say thank you, brothers.
Appreciate it, man.
Appreciate you.
Again, as usual, like, share, stream, give us criticism, whatever you got to do. But we out, y'all. Thank y'all.
Appreciate it.
Peace.
Go Tigers.